Hello once again, this is Robert here, otherwise known as Tech Geek 311. And starting this Tuesday, October 22nd, we're going to have Apple's next event, and this is going to cover the iPads. Alright all, Apple's at it again, another event. Got this one here, I don't know if you can see it behind me. But it's going to be Apple's iPad event, and this event's also going to cover a lot more things such as Macs, iPods, possible Apple TV information, OS Mavericks, all kinds of things. So it's going to be held this Tuesday, October 22nd, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So for us in Texas here, this will be probably around noon, which they usually start at around 11 or so sometimes. And this event is going to cover the new iPads, so in other words, the iPad 5 and an iPad mini 2, possibly with a retina display, and possibly, according to rumors, they're going to have the Touch ID sensor on them. That's going to be something new. So we'll have to see how that comes about. Now we're also going to get word about the Mac OS Mavericks and possibly when it's going to be released. So we're going to get that information as well. Maybe some information on iPods. I don't know if Apple's going to discontinue iPods at all, or if they're going to refresh them or what. That's something we're going to have to look about. Also something about more Macs, the new Mac Pro, maybe Mac Air, those kind of things as well. So this event, though, is basically primary iPads. The last event that they did previously covered the iPhone 5S and 5C, as well as iOS 7. So now we're moving into this Apple event, which usually follows the iPhone ones every year. Now, I haven't got the iPad mini. I wanted to get it before, but when it didn't have the retina display, I figured it's no better than the original iPad or iPad 2. So I'm hoping that this iPad mini 2, which there's been rumors that it wasn't supposed to come out until 2014, that it's going to have the retina display and it's going to have the Touch ID sensor. And of course, it's going to have all the little bells and whistles that the iPhone 5S had, as far as the faster processor, better camera, and those kind of things. And of course, they will be running iOS 7. Now, if I can get my hands on an iPad mini, possibly the end of this year, maybe for the holidays or early next year, then I'll go ahead and give you guys a review over that and go and get more into depth about it, on what it can do and those things. Now, as far as the other iPads, there's talk that they're going to have the same or similar color to the iPhone 5S, possibly a little thinner, like I said, better battery, better camera, processors, those kind of things. So there'll be a little bit of improvements, and hopefully the Touch ID sensor like the iPhone 5S has. We'll have to wait and see. Now, Apple TV, this has been more of a rumor. The thing is, will we get an update on the software? Will we get a brand new Apple TV desktop set? Or will we get an entire television that has Apple TV built in? This is the questions and the rumors that have been going around. I myself am hoping for a software that allows me to use my apps on my Apple TV. That would be great. Having a television set with it built in would be even better too. So that's a rumor, kind of teetering to see what's going to go on. As far as the Macs, they touched a little bit on this Mac Pro, so hopefully they'll get more into depth this time and give us a little idea of the release date and those things on there. Now, speaking of iPods, been a lot of rumors about iPods here. You have all the same functions of the iPods in the iPhone 5S, 5C, iPhone 5, iPhones 4S. All the iPhones have iPod controls, and all the iPads have iPod controls. So I don't really know what the use of the iPod is. I mean, you have to be on a Wi-Fi network in order to use them. So I don't know what Apple's going to do with the iPods. I myself would figure that Apple would discontinue the iPods altogether. None of the little iPod minis or none of that have actually done that well. They did sell, but everything is built into the iPhones now. Everything is iPhone and iPad, and now a lot of stuff is coming to the Mac with OS Mavericks. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with the iPods on there. So the event will be on Tuesday. I would like to cover it live, but I don't know if they're going to live stream it this year. I will be following the event when it does come out on their Apple website for the full streaming of the keynote. I'll go ahead and watch it. I'll take my notes, and then I'll come back and give you guys my impressions of it, what I think, and what I expect from it, and if I'm going to end up purchasing an iPad mini this year or not. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up, let you know what's coming up this Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon for you guys in Texas. Anywhere else, just check your time zones and see, and we'll see what Apple's got in store for us. All right, and I look forward to OS Mavericks. I'll also give you guys a review on that once I get that installed. All right, well, I hope you guys like this, and like I said, if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will get back with you as soon as the Apple event concludes on Tuesday. Thanks a lot.